Hi guys, Henry Harr here once again. With me always is my co-host, the punk rock brother man, Mr. Johnny Noise.
Hey, everybody, we got another great show for you guys. Uh, we're really honored to have this guest back on our show for the second time, and I'll let Henry do the introductions.
All right, we'll get right to it. Without further ado, we're glad to have Ms. Janus Blythe back on the show. How you doing, Janice?
Hey, Janice.
Hey, doing okay, except it's a little toasty out here in Palm Springs. 92
Hi.
degrees today. That's a little toasty. In
Little
February.
toasty.
In
Yeah.
February. Yeah. Highly
and,
unusual.
and,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
you without your.
Where are you? What's the temperature where you are? In San Antonio.
It's about 80.
Okay, that's a good
So
that's a
you
good
guys,
temperature.
Yeah.
And
you
Johnny?
guys are kind of warmer. Me, we're in the 70s. We'll get down to probably 50s or 40s tonight. I'm in the
I like
mountains
that.
though.
I like it cold at night.
Yes.
When it's cold at night
Yes.
here and it's hot in the day, I can handle that because everything cools
Right.
down. It's when it stays hot in the day and hot at night and then nothing cools down and then it's hot again in the day. That's when it becomes really uncomfortable.
It gets uncomfortable. Yes, it
When
does. It does.
cold at night and hot in the day, no problem. But just last 2 nights, it was warm at night. I went, no, you will not start now. You
Oh
will
my
not.
God.
You're not allowed to till June.
Wow. Oh, it'll flip back around. I'm sure. We're just gonna get cold again. So the weather's just so out of whack right now. So you never know.
We don't get cold after this point, but we always go from whatever we call cold, instant to hot, and there's nothing in between. Ever, no spring, no no nothing in between, just hot and cold.
Wow.
Wow.
So I
Wow.
don't want to stay hot now. I don't want to stay at this degree in February. You cannot do it. That's too. That's I say it's 10 months of summer and 2 months of other weather. Are they going to make
Yeah.
me say it's 11 months of summer and 1 month of other weather if
Wow.
it stays this hot? Ugh.
Oh my gosh, crazy.
So anyway, we're going to talk about Mockingbird Lane,
Yes.
about
Yes.
convention. That's what I made it. Mockingbird Lane.
There we go.
Lane Convention. It's going to be
Yes.
at the Hilton Garden Inn, Live Oak, San Antonio, Texas. Watch out, Texas, I'm coming. And
That's
they're going to
it.
have a car show. They're going to have live performances. They're going to have, celebrities, of course. Photo ops and vendors, and they got quite a long list, don't they, Henry, of
Yes.
Yes.
celebrities. March
Definitely.
27th to the 29th, everybody. And the guys are gonna put the link up on the bottom, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh
We will.
yes. Yes. Oh, for sure. For
It's
sure.
just amazing what Cindy is doing. I mean, she sent me a little video of the everything set up, and I said that's really nice, but where's my table?
Oh my
I
God.
want to see my table. Uh, it looks really nice, and she had COVID. She had COVID trying to do this.
Oh no.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she travels a lot. She just goes to other conventions. She she's the handler for some Comic Con voiceover people, and she was in Los
Okay.
Angeles, and she goes over there wherever she was in. So you have a lot of contact, and you had that closed airplane stuff, and it's easy to get
Yeah.
sick,
Yeah.
And I don't know if masks really work ever, but it makes you feel a little more confident if everybody has one. But if I wear one, that's the sick one's supposed to wear it, not the people who aren't sick. That's
Right.
Yeah.
obvious.
Right.
They're wanting to protect. No, honey, unless it's
Wow.
really, really that special one that's really high graded that nothing can penetrate it, and you look like you're gonna be going off to Mars or something. A really big, thick one, you know.
Right. Right.
So during the COVID, I sold my sewing machine because it was a big deal to make a little mask, and I sold a lot of things during COVID when people were isolating. All my mother's 1950s kitchen stuff, and those days they made things to last. They had
Wow. Yeah.
a
Sure.
meat cutter, and the blade was original, and still sharp.
Wow.
1950.
Oh wow.
Some guy
Yeah.
bought one at a department store. He said, "I'm taking mine back, and I'm buying yours." And yeah, I mean, perfect. It's like they don't do that anymore.
No.
They
No, they do not.
actually did article that they make appliances to last no more than 8 years, actually 6, because they want you to buy it again. That's
Correct.
refrigerators, washer, dryer, anything. You know how much plastic goes into everything.
Oh yeah. Well, we've turned into a throwaway society.
Well, yeah, but garbage just piling up, and then you got to go out and buy new. You know, like a Sony
Yeah.
TV, it felt like a brick shit house, I think, because it's so heavy. They don't have plastic. Well, they didn't have plastic. I had the original Sony flat screen TV from my parents. So heavy, you can't
Yeah.
lift it. You know, but inside it's no plastic, and I still
No.
have my
No.
bedroom, big old screen, just watching that. You know, and not throwing it away and getting another one. They're so cheap now, these big screen TVs. It blows me away. $398, $298. But it depends on what's
Yeah.
installed in it. That makes a difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does it really have in there? You know, no one really looks at those little things. You know.
Oh no. No.
Does it have a digital antenna where you don't have to pay for your local stations? Because we used to have to do that. Did you ever have to do that?
Oh yeah.
Pay for your local
Yep.
stations from cable?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Well, they stopped that. I don't know about you, but they stopped it. It had to be. The federal court stopped it. That they were no longer allowed to do that, and they had to deliver it free to everybody. And they gave away free digital boxes. And everyone went to the store and got one, and you had this little digital box, and it picked up the signal. So some of the TVs have that built in. Some don't. So all those little things make price difference, you know? We don't
Oh
have to
sure.
You can have an antenna on your roof. You can have an antenna hanging out the window. I have one in my bedroom hooked up to my TV, and it picks up my local channels. I won't pay cable anymore. I cut the cord.
Yeah.
I
Well.
stream, but I have to go to my TV or change it from Hemi, where my Fire Stick is, or TV, which will be my channel, 4, 2, 7, ABC, NBC, CBS stations.
Right.
Yeah. Do you pay for that still?
Nope.
Local stations, are you paying for it?
No. I
You have
I
an antenna?
I stream everything, and then through the
What about the
streaming.
local stations? You can't.
Well, there's through my streaming service, there is a local thing where I can pull up local news and local stations from all over the place. And then but I can pull up my local station here
But
via
I pull that up, and it's not live local stuff. It's really
some of the stuff is live when the newscast is on. Then it just repeats itself over and over and over again after that.
Yeah.
So what's the
You leave it on the same channel, you'll hear that same broadcast news. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. No, it's not. It's 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah. It just loops over and over and over again.
So I'm so excited at the show. Where did they go? Wait a minute. I put 2 things here to show you. Coco, did you take them? No, you didn't. Oh, there they are. Sorry, guys. Here we go.
That's okay.
Oh, good. Okay. Besides, I'm bringing some new photographs. I'm having some new photographs reproduced to sell that I've never sold before. That's going to be fun. And
good.
I never sold these before because we only had 50 of them made. It's a silk patch. Hills Have Eyes patch.
Oh wow.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And I've been hoarding these because the guy who made these disappeared and closed his business or whatever. And Jeff said, "Oh, I can't get those anymore." And I went, "Well, then I'm not giving them away. I only have 50. Well, he said he found somebody else, but it won't be this batch. So this batch is a collector's batch. And I'm going to sell them for $10. That's it. And it's
cool.
It's silk. It's 5x7 silk. And I have mine on my baseball cap. Look, I
awesome. Yeah.
sewing it on. I put glue. But
Yeah.
if you want to do it right, you can have it sewn on. But I use super glue. And that worked pretty good. And then I have these 5. You got one of these, right, with your photograph? I sent you that. The sticker?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
I have several of them.
5x7 glossy sticker. And I have mine on my water bottle. And I
awesome. Yeah.
And guitar cases and walls, where he goes, I collect stickers.
Oh, yeah.
These are great. Jeff Clayton created that. He created he's an artist too. Jeff created these.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Ruby, anti-scene Ruby, and that's what I saw. anti-scene with my face on it.
Wow.
Ruby,
Yeah,
Ruby
yeah.
the Hills, but it said anti-scene and didn't say Hills Have Eyes. I went, wait a minute, and he put me on the album, and I'm gonna have just 10 of those to sell. I'm gonna have 10 albums. He's gonna sign them, and he's gonna ship them to Cindy. And when I get them there, then I'll sign them live. And he had a special sticker made on it, and I asked him to write out the lyrics to Ruby and include that. So hand
Oh,
in the
cool.
lyrics to Ruby, Ruby, Get Back to the Hills will be included.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, so I think these are fun, and I have a couple of rattlesnakes I'm probably going to bring and autograph and sell them. I did that in Virginia, and it was an auction, and it was for Scare That Cares, and it was for children. And the promoter came up to me and said, "You know what? It was just a stuffed rattlesnake that I signed." He said, "Your rattlesnake brought in the most money of everything." There was a bidding war over it because I got it 8,000 feet high here. You take a tram up 8,000 feet to the top of the mountain.
Wow.
It's the largest tram in the world, and it goes around 360 as you go up.
Yeah.
You see the whole world up there. And when you go through a pole, everybody goes, woo! And then you go up the next,
Yeah.
woo! But it's 8,000 feet high, and they have a gift shop up there. And I saw that, and my cousin bought it for me. So I brought it to Virginia. I signed it, and they sold it. So I thought, I've been a couple other snakes that I have. They're not stuffed, but I'm going to sign those and bring those. Just with different stuff,
Oh,
Yeah.
Of course, my typical, and I hope I get to do that poster. So Michael and I can both sign on that one.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Instead of
Definitely.
$40 each, you get 2 signatures for 70. Because we have to split it, he and I.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Definitely,
We
for
gotta
sure.
do it. And then they have photo ops. They have photo ops like every place else. And I can't keep up with her every time she sends me, now we're doing this. Now we're going to have a car show on Saturday. I said, oh, that's okay. But I hope you're not going to make all the attendees leave.
Yeah.
And go out to a car show. They need to stay inside. Because they had a car show in Santa Fe, and it was after the show closed, not during the show.
Not during
And
the
that was
show.
really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's right near Mexico, so the low ride. I mean, the cars were unbelievable, and from the 1920s on up, and cars upside down, lifted up on the side. I mean, and then just beautifully. Oh, I mean, the thing is to touch them perfectly. They're really into their restoring, right? And they travel
Yeah.
down. They travel down the streets of the city real slow. You can't even, you can walk faster than the cars can go. But it's one beautiful car after another. I took a lot of photographs. Why do you take all these photographs of cars? What am I going to do with it? I don't know. But they were so pretty and so
Oh, yeah.
unique.
Yeah.
I felt like Butch Cassidy and Sundance. Not that Butch Cassidy. I mean, oh my God! The gangster movie with a female and the male.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and
Thank
Clyde.
you. They had that car, and I put my leg up there, and I was Bonnie,
Yeah, there's some pretty exciting announcements. They announced right after I bought my tickets, when I found out you were going to be there, I was like, okay, I'm going to this for sure. So I bought my tickets, and then right after that is when Michael Berryman was announced, and I was like, okay, well, I'm glad I bought my tickets. And then a few months later, or about a month later, they announced that Dr. Chud from the Misfits was going to be there, and I'm a huge Misfits fan, so I was like, well, I'm glad I bought my tickets. And then they announced that,
They got some rock and rollers coming too.
oh yeah, and Lee Ving, the lead singer of Fear, is going to be there as well.
Yes.
So I was like, with that right there, I mean, they had me at you, Janus. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So, but
thank you.
yeah, they had me at
knows
you.
him.
They had me at you, and then the announcements kept getting better, and then now I hear that they're gonna do a diorama, a full-size diorama of the camping ground from I Was a Teenage Werewolf, and a creature from the Black Lagoon.
What is that?
Huh?
I didn't have time to read that. What is it?
It was.
I saw it briefly.
It's like it's going to be like a diorama display, but a full one of the.
What's a diorama display? What's a diorama?
A diorama is kind of like a model set.
A model, a set, yeah.
Yeah, and it,
Oh, well, she told me she started out with my snake from my table. Then she
yeah.
realized she can't just do my table; that she's got to do everyone else's. So everyone's going to have a theme.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Oh yeah,
awesome.
I
Yeah, it's going
bet,
to be
yeah.
really unique. It's going to be different. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. I've
Oh,
got two guys that live here that are flying there, and they got a room at the same hotel, and they wanted to go because I'm going to be there, and they got a hotel room there, and I'm going to go on the river walk. I'm going to do that
oh,
instead of the Alamo. I'm gonna
oh
do that.
yeah. You're
That
gonna
was
love
more
the
fun.
river walk.
Alamo, you blink your eyes and it's over with, but the river walk was something to do.
Oh yes, definitely,
We're
definitely.
talking about San Antonio for all your listeners. This is based out of San Antonio, this podcast here. And where are you, Johnny?
Me, I am in northeast corner of Alabama, close to the Tennessee state line.
Oh, that's close to Texas. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's only about 18-hour drive. I'm on my way.
Oh,
I'm
well, you
leaving.
should come
I'm
over,
leaving
right?
tomorrow.
I
Well,
had a guy walk up to me in Ohio, and he said, I drove 9 hours just to meet you. And I was so impressed.
wow,
I don't like
wow.
to drive 9 minutes. Okay, 9 hours.
9 hours. Yeah.
And I had two guys
Well,
who drove like 6 hours, and they had 5 pieces that they've been holding on to forever because I don't do a lot of shows. So they were so excited that they wanted me to sign. They had their own pins, and they had those paint pins, which are very scary because they could slurp the ink can
yeah,
come
Yeah.
out and
yeah.
make us. And Michael Berryman won't sign with them. And I said, "Are you sure you want me to do this? I'm not so scared. It'll ruin this." But they had beautiful pieces that they brought. They brought big pieces, and the inks, thank God they worked. But there's a story when I was in
Wow.
Ohio. Did I tell you this before?
No.
About
I don't
okay,
think so.
a guy in a wheelchair came up for have me sign something that Michael signed for him already, and he gave it to me in a paint pen, and I signed it, and it went right on the picture where Michael had already signed, and I was devastated. I picked that phone up and I dialed Michael, and he answered. I said, "I need your help." It was just like God sent that he was right by his phone because he doesn't always do that. And I said, "Please, I just ruined this guy." He said, "Don't worry, I'll send him another one." So I put him on the phone with Michael. Now he has that story to tell forever.
Oh
Oh
wow,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, Michael was an angel for doing that. And I felt so bad. I don't want to see a paint pen again.
Yeah.
Markers, and they're not as pretty, but they don't go
Yeah.
Right,
ruin
right.
your piece.
Oh yeah.
You can shake
Oh
it, you
sure.
can shake it, you can test it, you can shake it, you can test it, and it didn't go. And sometimes
Yeah.
that little piece comes out and goes really all over everything. I mean, I practiced a lot here, and I went, okay, no. But I love the way they feel, and I love the way they look, but too chancy. So
Yeah.
anyway, that was my story in Ohio, doing signing that, and Michael being such an angel, and helping me out of a very tight space there.
Yeah, I
He
bet.
tries to
I
get
That's
to
bet.
know
awesome.
since 1977, ever since the first movie. I just felt an affinity for him. He calls me Ruby. I call him Pluto. He calls me Sis. I call him Bro.
Oh,
And we talk all the time. And we're gonna do more conventions together. But we realize we can. It'd be better if we are together. I'm gonna try to get to was it Frightmare in the night Frightmare in the falls in Canada? I think it's Frightmare.
oh
And
wow, okay.
he's going, and I wanted to go there, and he's got a couple others coming up, and I've got to see him. And he said, "I'll put in a good word for you." I said, "Well, you better. I got you on this one." Yeah, we were talking. He said, "What's that name again? Give a phone number." And I went, "Now wait a minute. That's my convention." Teasing him. Can't come, but of course I did. He did, and it's going to be wonderful, and we're going to have fun. We have fun together. We play off of each other. You'll see. We just have these, little torts and
Definitely
yeah.
look.
So
Definitely
it
looking
is.
forward to it.
Yeah,
Definitely
this
looking forward to it.
got a lot of background. Cindy Mency. She's done this. Not this is her first one on her own, by the way. She's been at other people's all the time. This is her first own one, and I'm really excited on the people that are coming for her. And it's going to be
Oh yeah.
exciting. It's going to be wonderful, and she just knows what to do from all the experience that she had.
Mhm.
She's
Right,
she's
right.
worked through COVID. Please, I said, you better get
Uh,
used to the FaceTime and not at meetings and getting other people sick, you know. So she's over it now.
well, that's good.
That's
Maybe
That's good.
she's
Yeah.
that's yeah, that's awesome.
prevention. Have you heard about COVID a lot lately?
No,
No.
not here. No,
Yeah, same. Not here. I mean,
no.
I haven't heard of anybody getting it for a while. So
I know she's the first time I've heard anyone hurt, but she is always in crowds at conventions talking to people, you know, so the chances are pretty great. If somebody goes out and they don't know that, you don't get it when they know they're sick. They're not sick yet. You know, they start to get it, that's when they're contagious. And then
Right,
feel
right.
bad later. So they're most contagious when they don't feel real bad yet. And that's when you can get it. But you know, it's from doorknobs and faucets in the bathroom and door
Yeah, yeah.
handles and all that kind of stuff. So I'm in the bathroom trying to use my butt, you know, to open the door and get out after you wash your hands. I'm not gonna touch that thing.
Oh my God.
Or take a paper towel. Now you got a paper towel to get rid of, you know. But that's how you
Yeah,
get it. Mostly for door and shopping carts.
shopping carts
yes,
too. Yeah,
Remember they
yeah.
used to give us free wipies back in the day when we had COVID to
yeah,
Oh
wipe
yeah.
you out there to wipe the germs off, disinfect it. Well, they don't do that anymore. Go ahead and get sick. They don't care, you know. So you touch that, which a million other people have touched. That's how people get sick.
That's how you get it. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, and we're being very lazy about germs now that we're not getting so sick. You know, I
yeah.
even forget about handles. I forget about the doorknobs, everything. Her being sick is really, whoa, okay, Janus, wake up here. You know?
Yeah.
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 Well, you gotta follow the protocols and take certain precautions and stuff like that. You know, you have to go over the top with the whole thing and be paranoid, but a few things, especially if you're out like yourself and you're out in the public eye all the time. You know,
You
you
know,
got
Eve always told me, she said she's never gotten it. And what she does, she wears a mask when she's talking to fans, which it bothers me. I'm going, you know, I just can't
yeah.
talk with that over my mouth. And then she says she takes it off for the selfie, and she stands behind the person, so they're in front, they're not right next to her, and she kind of puts her
Hmm.
little hand on their shoulder that way, so she's behind them a little bit, and then she puts her mask back on. I don't know if she still does that, but she never caught it, so that's good.
Wow, wow. Okay.
And I thought, do I have to do that? I just, you know, I can't. I don't like it on my. No one likes it on their face, unless you're a bandit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly, exactly.
So I'm
No,
really
I think
excited
you.
about Mockingbird Lane. I'm really happy that Matt Burns turned me on to Cindy Mancini, and Matt Burns is going to be there also at the convention. He's produced some kind of a film, and there'll be a lot of screenings. There's going to be panels. I mean, I want to walk around. I don't want to stand at my table, but I'm going to stand at my table. You know?
Yeah.
Right, right.
And my
Well,
girlfriend's going to drive 6 hours to come help me. She wants to be there. She wants to be
oh,
my,
awesome,
you know, they
awesome.
have volunteers that are handlers. You should do that. You know, Henry, you can volunteer at these things.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that I will because I intend to be there, all day on the 28th. So I'm pretty
Well, I
sure
mean,
somebody.
you volunteer now, but you should be doing this, volunteering at conventions.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
They have
Very
an
true.
orientation in the beginning, so the first day, I don't know, an orientation, and but you already have communicated with Cindy. You can shoot her an email and say, hey, you know what? You need a handler, but she'd have to be orientated. And I asked her,
Oh,
at every convention I've been to, all the handlers, they call them handlers, uh, have a certain colored polo shirt on or a t-shirt with whatever on it. But we all know, oh, look for something in red and ask them the question. And she said, oh, I'm not going to do that. They could wear whatever they want, and your friend, could she wear whatever she wants? I said, oh, really? Okay, but I think it's kind of nice when I need an answer, I look for that person in that color to go to. And we hung up,
Sure,
and
sure.
she wrote me back and said, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm going to be having shirts made for everyone because it makes sense. You know, that person in
Right,
pink or
yeah.
right,
purple, blue, whatever it is, that you ask them the question.
Oh yeah.
Where's the
right, right.
bathroom? Where's the coffee? Where's the
Yeah.
moon?
Where's the coffee? Oh my God.
I don't know. Where's the green room?
Yeah.
No, I
Well,
Well,
love
I'll
Cindy.
probably shoot
I have a
Cindy.
new manager too. I just got new management
Oh really?
with Level Up. They personal
Okay.
appearance management company. We just now are collaborating, and she put me on her site. You can look it up, Level Up, and we're doing the little graphic right now. And
Okay.
yeah, and so I want to get out there. I want to come see you, Johnny. I want to be everywhere.
Yeah, come on down. Huntsville has the
And listen, you
BBC.
guys who are listening. It's up to you, fans. Promoters listen to their attendees because you make them money. Without you, they don't make any money. And you come because you want to see certain people, or you have a certain vendors that you like. But mostly, I think it's for the other stuff. I think it's for the guests and the movies and that kind of stuff. But it's pretty cool vending stuff, though. I mean, I walk around and I've gotten some really great stuff. It's like amazing minds people create stuff. So it's up to you to go on the website, whatever city you live in, and pick up Doodoo Nose Convention, horror convention in Ding Dong Town, and you find the email for their address. Just email them a request. You would like to have Janus Blythe at that convention, and you keep doing it. You can change your wording because they're not going to track you. Have your friends do it, because that's how I got to go to Cinema Wasteland in Ohio. I put it on my page, and these guys wanted me there, and the promoter said, "You know what? I'm getting a lot of requests for Janus Blythe," and so it was my first solo without doing a reunion.
Wow, okay.
And it was very successful, and I was nervous at first. Well, I've never been out there without everyone else, and I wanted to. And so, but that's what I need you guys all to do is why don't you come out here? Well, if you write and ask for me, they will listen to you if they're smart, and they will bring the guests that you want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, Scarefest had a post where it said, vote for whoever you want, or submit whoever you want. They put it out to everyone that ever signed up with them, and asked them to write out who they want. Back me, Because I went there. I went there once with Michael, and it was wonderful. It was one of the biggest conventions I've done. It was so huge. We're not in the convention center in San Antonio. We're in a hotel. But this was a convention center. Millions of dollars or billions of dollars went into redoing this thing. It was so big. They had circus acts over there. I mean, it was amazing. It was so big.
Wow.
Thousands of people. And there's one in San Diego out here that's supposed to be, when you go there, you're like shoulder to shoulder with people when you're walking around. That's how busy it is. It's really, really popular. And one in Long Beach, too, at another convention. Convention center ones are big. Have you ever been to a convention center? Horror convention?
Yeah, Henry has for sure, yeah.
I went to Scarefest out here, and it was at the Henry B. Gonzalez Center, which is pretty big. And, shoulder to shoulder. It was so big that they had the car from Christine and the truck from Jeepers Creepers in there. That's how big that convention was.
Well, when I went to Canada and I did this convention, it was a benefit for Big Brothers Big Sisters. I got to sit in the boys' car. They were I went blank. The black car, and they always chased the evil ghost and the people that transformed. The two guys, the brothers, they popped open their trunk, and they had all the killing stuff in the trunk.
The Hemikuda from Phantasm?
No, it's on TV. It was a TV show.
Oh, it's a TV show. Okay.
And I loved it. They had a black car, and they went from city to city whenever they got a call to some weird things were happening. They had to get that ghost or whatever it was, and shift changers, and there's two brothers, and anyways, they had their car, and they had Dukes of Hazzard car, and I got photos of me inside both of those.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm taking this home with me,
Yeah, really.
Driving this home.
You need to come out to
drive, but a lot of people do drive from Canada here.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do.
So I really appreciate you guys doing this to promote Mockingbird Lane. Johnny, I wish you could come.
I wish I could come too. Unfortunately, they're servicing my private jet. They got to rotate the tires or something. I have to find out what's going on.
Oh, that's too bad. You could just borrow Trump's.
Well, I reached out to a few people, and they got other stuff going on, and
Oh,
but I
yeah.
figured, but Henry will be there, and he's going to pick me up some stuff, and we're going to have you guys on the phone as he's kind of walking around. So
Okay.
it'll be good. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We're gonna
And
record
you,
as much
what
as we
convention do
can.
you have out by you?
Well, I know they have them in Nashville. I'm not that far from Nashville, and
Oh, yeah,
Huntsville.
they
The
do.
BBC in Huntsville has them.
Well, you better be
So
writing them and having everybody you know writing them, and I'll come out
let's
and see
go.
them then.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on out to Nashville. We'll go do lunch or something. Let's go. We got it. We got
Yeah.
you covered.
I mean, I remember when I was going to sign with Cindy at first, and this woman's just too busy, so she turned me on to the company that she works with also, Level Up. And I think she had some Nashville conventions listed on that list.
Yeah,
I said,
Nashville's pretty big. They got a lot of stuff's going on in Nashville all the time. So that would
you
probably be
know
the
what? I've
best
looked online.
best
There
area.
is a convention in every city, every weekend, every month, somewhere. And sometimes they're brand new, so
Somewhere.
they're like one day, or they're just
Right.
starting out, maybe 2 days. But you can find one everywhere. It's like,
Yeah.
right? I
Yeah.
mean, there's every weekend, anywhere. I
Oh
don't know,
yeah. Yep.
they're not all real successful, I'm sure, but it's really fun that they're trying to start, it started one, I said, oh, that sounds good. Oh, it's one day.
Yeah.
That's way too much traveling for one day.
For
Yeah.
one day. Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you want the larger cities, Atlanta, Nashville, stuff like that. Birmingham has a lot of conventions there, and a lot of concerts and
Burbank,
shows.
California, that's a big one.
Burbank.
Pasadena,
Yeah.
San Diego, Long Beach, out here.
Oh
And I
yeah.
want to go to
Out
Ontario. I
that
want
right.
to do CreepyCon. They just did a CreepyCon, and we submitted me too late, and Robert England was there, and everybody else I've ever worked with was there, and I said I should be there too, but we submitted me way too late. They booked their tables. They only have so much space. I said, well, how big
Oh
am I?
sure.
I'm not that big. I can just a little table, like me, just a little table, you know. But I want to go to one they're having in Ontario, California, the end of this year. So now to have a manager, she can submit me.
Right. Right.
I
Exactly.
just, I just love doing them. I just love my
Oh
fans.
yeah.
The wind beneath my wings. They're diehard faithful. That's number one. And all their
Yeah.
children that
Sure.
they bring up on these movies, and they're numb to they don't get scared because they were in the belly of mommy watching the movies. She was
Right. Right.
feeding them when watching the movie. They had a 6-year-old tell me, "I've seen your movies," and how can you see my movies? I can't watch Chucky. You're 6. They don't scare me. I went, "Hmm." And mom and dad are going, behind me
Yeah. Yeah.
because they've been watching them forever. And I think that's it's a really smart idea psychologically because some people get really messed up from these movies for years
Oh yeah.
when
Yeah.
they're really
Yep.
young. So he's numb to it, and they told him how things are made. What blood is not really blood; it's blood packs. So they really. So he's not scared, and I think that's pretty smart.
Yep.
Right. Right. Sharing how it's made and the information that it's not real.
So
So
I
it's
met a woman
acting.
in Kentucky working in Dee's booth, handler. She told me I saw this when I was really young, and I still have trauma about it. So I mean, that's going to affect someone for their entire life. I think everyone should just watch The Hills Have Eyes when you're pregnant. Watch The Hills Have Eyes while you're giving birth. Watch it when you're
There you go.
breastfeeding, and your baby won't be scared. Right, Henry?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's too funny. That's
I
too
just made
funny.
that up. I know it's going to sound weird. You might want to cut that out. I don't know.
Oh no, it's out there now.
Oh, okay. Be careful what you say, Jan.
It's out there now. It's all good. Oh my
Okay, so
gosh.
again, Mockingbird Lane.
Mockingbird Lane.
Mockingbird Lane, March 27th through the 29th. Okay, it's going to be at the Hilton Garden Inn, Live Oak, San Antonio, Texas. And that's my
You
first
guys.
time going there, so I hope I'm going to be doing a panel. I told her I'm available for anything. I'm going in early. I'm going to be going in on the 25th, which is much better for me because I leave from a very small airport, so
Hmm.
planes are very limited. I'm not from I don't want to drive to LAX. So
Oh no.
so
No.
what happened though in the past? I've hit some really big layovers, like 8 hours to get to Santa Fe. It's a 2 hour thing to here, another 2 hours to there. It took me 8 more hours. So you get exhausted by that time when you get there. And
Oh, sure.
you always arrive mid your time or East Coast time. And they always say to me, yeah, but you're gaining 3 hours. No, I'm not, because I have to now switch up and be on your time. So
Oh yeah.
how
Oh,
am
yeah.
I gaining any time here? Just because
Right.
it's really 5 o'clock to me, maybe it's 8 o'clock to you or something like that. I don't gain anything and you're exhausted. So she's trying me in a day early, which is really good for me. So if anything happens, but it was not just weather. I was I was the first person aboard. Ladies and gentlemen, this plane is going to be delayed because the pilot has found a problem with the plane. He has got a problem with the plane, and we're all going, a problem with the plane. And so we had to be all trucked off to another terminal, which was way far away. Some of these biggest terminals in life exist, and they put us on a little thing, and they took us over there, and I went, okay. And the guy said, well, you have to wait another 8 hours. I said, that's very funny. He goes, I'm being serious. This
Oh
plane
my
doesn't
gosh.
take off for 8 more hours. I went, what? I couldn't
Oh,
believe it, but I made some friends, and we went out to eat. And I want to tell everyone right now, which airlines won't like me telling you, but I'm going to tell you because I learned from a girl that I met that used to work for the airlines. If you are traveling and your plane is delayed for more than 3 hours, and not something that you did, not because you booked yourself wrong or anything like that,
right.
but because of a problem with their end, you go to the concierge, the customer service, and they give you a free meal ticket. And you know how expensive it is to eat in an airport. So
Oh,
you
Oh
get
yeah.
a
yeah.
little,
Oh, yeah.
yes, you get that automatically, and you can go on when you get home. You can go online and you can file a little complaint and get some refund if you want to of some sort. Not all your money back. I never did that, but you can. I thought about it and I forgot about it. Because I had
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
time when I was delayed. I met fans everywhere. It's amazing. The people who are pushing me. I have a bad knee, so I always go wheelchair. You get to bypass everybody. Hello,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
just go the line. Bye. And are you a fan of horror films? And they'll go, yeah, why? And I go, because. And I give them my sticker as their tip,
Yeah.
and they're very happy with that. And I just did it the last trip, and every single person who pushed me, except for one girl from Iran who has no TV, she was the only one ever who said no
Oh
because
wow.
she doesn't want TV.
Yeah.
But everyone is.
Right,
So they all
right.
get, instead of have to give them money, I give them those because I sell them for $5 each. So that's fun for me, and they're happy
Oh,
with that.
yeah. Oh, of
I gave her
Yeah.
course.
$10 because she was trying to buy a car. I mean, to be out here as a female from Iran is pretty serious loan.
Oh, I
Yeah.
Um,
bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
yeah, yeah, and I mean, now I don't want to talk about what's going on now. No, no. But when she said you didn't have a TV, I went, okay, then you're excused.
Yeah, really. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
Well,
really appreciate you guys, and I want everyone to send to their local conventions and request me, and come if you're going to be anywhere near or even far to San Antonio, right? You can drive in, fly in, walk in, roller skate in, motorcycle in, and meet me, and I'll meet you.
Sounds
That's
good.
it.
awesome.
I
Well,
can't. I can't wait. I can't
I know,
wait.
Henry. I know. Right.
It's
I know.
this
Henry
is the
can't
first
wait.
day. I'm leaving in 24 days, and I'm
Yeah.
packing now because I'm the worst packer ever. And I have a garment rack, and I'm gonna put what I think I'm gonna wear. Another girl I know said you got to try things on before, and she's right because when I arrived in Kentucky, I didn't try what I was bringing, and I put something on, and I'm at the show, and Dee says, "You know that see-through?" And I said, "What see-through?" She says, "Your top," and I went, "Oh, I forgot to bring the piece that goes underneath it." So you
Oh
have
my
to try
gosh.
everything on. So I put my jacket on, but you have to try everything on to make sure it's going to work. And I said, that's a smart thing to do.
Oh yeah,
I'm
of
going to bring
Yeah.
this.
course.
I like this outfit. I'm going to wear this. And I'll make turquoise because I'm going to Texas.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that everybody out in Texas will provide you a warm welcome. Again, I
Yes.
wish I was going to be out there. But maybe I'll catch you in Nashville or something like
Well,
that, or
I've done so
even
Nashville
Kentucky.
so easy in a couple of my movies,
And I know, like I said, I know Henry will be there, and I will be. I'll be on Henry's phone, so he'll be kind of taking me around,
Oh yeah.
mini me on the phone,
I'll tell you
so
something
it'll be
that
good.
another podcaster that I did a podcast with walked up to Michael Berryman and was trying to do a like phone interview with him. It was so noisy, you couldn't hear a word
Yeah,
Michael was
yeah.
saying.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
You could hear the
wow.
podcaster real clearly, and Michael tried to talk about the rattlesnake scene, but he
Right.
couldn't. You know, he's not mic'd or anything, and so beware
Yeah.
of that. So
Yeah,
you have a
yeah. Well,
little mic or something you could stick over there. I don't know.
I think we're going just for some shots and stuff like that. I mean,
Oh,
Henry will be there for sure.
Oh yeah.
He'll get all the stuff and pick me up some pictures and some swag and whatever. And but I'm sure everybody's looking forward to a great show.
You know, we could do
So
we
we
could
get
do a
out there.
selfie, and you could paste yourself in.
I'll place myself. There we go.
You could do
Yeah,
AI.
that,
Do yourself
that'll
working
work.
with me and Henry. Okay.
We'll just do the AI thing. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Okay, huh? Love you guys.
Okay. We love
I'll
Love
you
you
see
too,
you
too.
in
Janus.
And
4 days or 25 days.
25 days,
Yep.
and then
Yeah.
after that, you're more than welcome anytime. Our door's open anytime you want to come back on the show and talk and whatever. We'd love to have you.
Yep.
I know because we still have questions that Henry wants to know about the snake. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. All right.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. We need it.
You have a great night.
Okay.
You
You have a
too.
good night too, Janus.
Bye, y'all.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.